Welcome back to another informational video, except instead of office safety, this time we'll be looking at baby safety and what you need to do to keep your child safe and you out of jail. First, we will be looking at the legal and logistical requirements of keeping a tiny human alive and happy. The Children and Family Services Act states,
And whereas children are entitled to protection from abuse and neglect, and whereas the rights of children are enjoyed either personally or with their family, and whereas children have basic rights and fundamental freedoms no less than those of adults, and a right to special safeguards and assistance in the preservation of those rights and freedoms, and whereas children are entitled, to the extent they are capable of understanding, to be informed of their rights and freedoms, to be heard in the course of, and to participate in the process that led to the decisions that affect them. And whereas the basic rights and fundamental freedoms of children and their families include a right to the least invasion privacy and interference with freedom that is compatible with their own interests and of society's interest in protecting children from abuse and neglect. And whereas parents or guardians have responsibility for the care and supervision of their children, and children should only be removed from that supervision, either partly or entirely, when all other measures are inappropriate.
to sum it up, as a parent or guardian, you need to care for your child, give it what it requires to live happily, and just overall keep it content and fed, while at the same time respecting and acknowledging that it is a human being too, and has the same basic rights as the rest of us. If you for some reason do not want to do this, you will be punished. Here in Canada, if you break these rules and do not provide the bare necessities of life to a child, you are, quote, guilty of an indictable offence and liable to imprisonment for a term not exceeding 5 years, or guilty of an offence punishable on a summary conviction and liable to the imprisonment for a term not exceeding 18 months, end quote. Again, to simplify, if you did it on purpose, you can be thrown away for up to 5 years. If it wasn't on purpose, you can be locked away for up to 18 months. If you would like to avoid this happening, you can always get help. If you have work during the day, consider hiring a nanny. Just make sure to do background checks. Something similar to a nanny is au pairs. Exchange students from different countries that learn about your local culture while at the same time staying with your family and taking care of them and your children, or child. If you are feeling stressed about all the weight put on your shoulders, you can also talk to a therapist. As well, while still in the hospital, talk to experts around you. Many hospitals have feeding specialists or lactation consultants who can help you get started nursing or bottle feeding. In addition, nurses are a great resource to show you how to hold, burp, change, and care for your baby. In this next section of the video, I will be detailing an infant's needs in their first month of existence. Being a parent requires a lot more than just a bottle of baby food and a crib. So to get you started, I'm now going to list off all the items that are recommended for you to have for your child.
Diaper pail with tight-fitting lid, diaper bag, diapers, diaper cream, baby wipes, extra change of clothes for baby. During summertime, include a hat since you can't put sunscreen on a newborn. Changing pad or paper liner, bag for dirty diaper, bassinet or plastic tub, washcloths, hooded towel, baby shampoo, mild unscented soap, plastic cup for rinsing, digital thermometer, rectal or underarm, cool mist humidifier, nasal saline drops, nasal bulb, antibacterial cream, small bandages, safety nail clippers, infant acetaminophen, aka Tylenol, bottles, preferably glass or BPA-free plastic with tight-fitting lids, bottle sterilizer, burp cloths, nursing pillow, breast pump, milk storage bags, formula, a crib with a firm mattress, snug-fitting crib sheets, baby carrier, sling or wrap, baby swing, stroller, pacifier. If you choose to use a pacifier to soothe your newborn, choose one-piece model. 2-piece pacifiers are a choking hazard. 6 to 8 onesies, a mix of short and long sleeve. 6 sleepers, 3 to 4 swaddling blankets, 1 or 2 lightweight blankets.
Please keep in mind that I am no parenting expert, so you may or may not need some of the items that are on this list. For instance, if you do not have mammary glands, you probably won't need a breast pump. But, I mean, you do you. I don't know. I don't care. Now, you may be thinking to yourself, wow, that's a lot of stuff. Well, to simplify it for you, I've listed my top 5 must-haves for newborn, or hypothetically newborn baby. Number 1, formula. You can get a 16-pack of ready-to-eat formula for about $50 on Amazon. Number 2, diapers. You can get an 80-pack of size 1 diapers for about $30 on Amazon. Number 3, onesies, which you can find in 5 packs online for about $10. Number 4, a crib. You can get a nice, sturdy crib for about $400 online, and that's including shipping. Number 5, baby tub and soap, which you can get for approximately $100 online. And the last bonus item, which I personally deem as the most important, are these baby Tims. It'll set you back $50, but it'll set your kid off on a journey to steal everyone's heart. Also, you may want to have a house to put all of these items in, yourself and baby included. Now, things are looking all fine and dandy. Your baby is healthy, loved, and nourished, but for some reason, they won't stop crying. Of course, crying is something that babies do a lot, as I'm sure you know. If a newborn, up to 5 months old, cries for 3 hours or more on 3 or more days of the week, they probably have colic. But don't need to worry, colic won't affect your child's health or cause any long-term problems, but it definitely can be difficult to get through for both the baby and the parents. If you think that your baby does have colic, you should definitely talk to a doctor. Although there is no cure, a doctor can rule out whether the crying is being caused by something else, such as a urinary tract infection. If your child is deemed to have colic, it should stop before they reach 6 months old. So overall, being a parent is difficult. And after researching for this video, I definitely give my parents a lot more brownie points for keeping me alive up to this point. It's a lot of work. However, if you would like to still enjoy the initializing stage of the baby making process, but don't want to actually have a child, just remember to wear protection. I don't care about what you say about, but it doesn't feel good. 3 words.
Just do it!